stuff. This is really another review of the same thing I've already done. So this is actually a case for the Raspberry Pi 4. Into this box. One lovely bag. Knife here. Cut it open. There we go. Oh yeah. Move back this up a little bit more. There we go. It's better. Yes. All right. This one comes with a little fan. It's actually probably not a bad idea. Last one I did not come with a fan. So we've got the cables, some more of the the Lego brick style pieces, back part of the, that would be the fan. This is for the optional fan, because that makes the fan optional. You can plug this in instead with the holding fan. Okay, we'll put that aside. In fact, for right now, I'll put that aside as well. These again, if you're going to mount it to a deck or something, you just mount those down, line up. Yeah, I'll let y'all figure that out. But you know, get your spacing right, and then you can just bolt these two guys down. Yeah, we have another cool applications for that, but again, for my purposes, I'm going to use this larger base. Alright, before I put that together, let's put the, let's see if there's any instructions. Okay. Well, if you need help or questions, just go there. Alright. That's fine. Let's move this out of the way. Oh. Let's see, does it come with any screws? Yes, it comes with screws. Okay. Alright. Third part of the equation. I have a sneaking suspicion that I have one of these in a generic case. But this, yeah, this is the Element 14 package one. Actually, this came through Amazon. It was a few dollars higher than my local Micro Center, but I didn't have to drive all the way across the county to pick one up. And I think after I ordered this one, I found a nondescript white box, which I suspect is another one of these. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. Alright. There's our touch panel. Take a look. Alright, no cracks or scratches. Always a plus. Let's see which way we need to put it. It's only going to go one way. And that. Doesn't seem right either. That's gotta be it though. Well, it pretty much has to be this way. Because this has to be exposed outward so you can connect it. Let's see. I wonder if I'm going to have to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's strange. I didn't have to remove those before. Let me see if there's a pair of screws. I don't want to. This is the hardware for the screen. Okay. Let's see, I pulled hardware out for this. Yes. Take a look at this. Make sure these aren't too long. They look pretty long. Oh, concerned about that going so deep. Let me take a look and see how deep those holes are. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is get the hardware out for this one as well. There we go. Exciting, isn't it? I thought this would be a really quick video. Alright. So I'm going to use these two over here. Alright. We'll find out what these are for later, I'm sure. They do fit into those holes. So we'll see if the cover goes back on. Alright. Okay, that seems to fit just fine. Alright, so that now leaves us with screws. Now I see these. So this kit here, I see these. They're not sure if that can be seen through the camera, but we've got the basically we have a countersink style screw, and rather than having a flat shoulder, the shoulder's tapered, and of course that matches the indentation there. Okay. I would assume that they did it for all the screw holes. Oh, shucks. I think I did this on the other one, too. Alright, so that was a test run for the back screws. Really got to put the cable on first for the video. Alright. Well, we call it debris here. So, that's a really long one there. So, we got this one here. Let's take a look at the Raspberry Pi to see where the... Oops. Well, for the box. Okay, camera goes there. Display goes there. I think we're gonna... Alright, careful not to pull the connector out. Yep, should fit all the way down in there. And try to push the brown. There we go. Got that in there now. You want that fully pushed in. Oh, that was brilliant. Excuse me while part of the light. Alright. Take sure of that. Get our screws in. I dropped one. I'll find it later. Leaving that open so I can put it there. Alright, so... Oh, we need a... install our operating system. Again, lift the locking mechanism, push it down. I like to feed the cable back through a little bit. There we go. Alright. that's the touchscreen safety guide. Okay. Here. Alright. By the way. Alright, so with that, we've got a couple nuts. I'm just going to, you know what, I'm not going to put those in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your experiences may differ. I'm on this one here because I'm going to actually hook this to other hardware through the, oh wow, ribbon cable, which, well, that's fine. Yeah, put it together, it goes up that way. Oh, hopefully I don't need that. Here's the tiny little fan. Let's see what mounting hardware we have for our tiny little fan. Oh, we have some miniature hardware. Power over Ethernet. Oh yeah, that's what I had in mind. Is you pick up power off the pins. Well, for my application, that'll be most inconvenient. Yeah, the simple reason is I'm going to use come off of this with a. Oh yeah, that the whole thing's gonna block the airflow. So I'm gonna run a cable through out of here. Let's see if it's how it's supported this way. So what I may actually do is use this one. See how this works. Okay, so that goes there. I'm thinking the primary difference is we've got this over this header. I'm torn. Well, I'm not overclocking, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I can actually knock this out to run my ribbon cable out. I'll make that decision later. Again, like I did on the last one, it seems tighter this go around. So line it up. Do the same here. There we go. So I can run my screwdriver through. These screws are essentially coming with hinges. You can slide it through there. Alright. There's a nut. I'm going to use my screwdriver again here. as I continue to knock things off the edge of my bench. That one, should use the bench downstairs. It is bigger. And just as messy. There we go. Alright, so this has different plates. It's for the camera and the Lego setup. Just the camera. I don't have a camera installed, so I'm just going to put that there and close up the hole for now. Alright, so that's it. It's assembled. Now, primary difference between this one and the last one is the cabling that comes with it. This one is for the Raspberry Pi 2s and 3s. It has the micro USB plugs. This is for the 4. Notice it has a different receptacle. And it has, again, this is the USB Type-C, I believe. And then here's our micro USB. The micro USB is for the... I already regret doing this. Alright, it's for the screen. Let me see if I can get that in there. Oh wow, well, that's amazing. And here's my the receptacle for power for the Pi itself. Alright, my advice is to install this first and then the bottom. Alright, so that's great. Now we got our Pi mounted, our screen mounted. Of course, we need a power supply to run the whole thing. I happen to have their latest one in black. We'll just go ahead and plug it in. Turn our power strip on, and we'll see if this thing actually, it does. Alright, that's a good sign. I didn't break the screen. 4 raspberries, good. Well, this is a good sign. So it's booting up as normal. There we go, one would hope anyway. Of course, this thing hasn't been booted before, so this will all... This will be its first time booting. Oh, we got a cursor. There we go. Flash up. Cursor at the top of the page now. Alright, so. Country. Well, let's see. Select the country that you are. United States, thank you. American English. Choose your closest time zone. I don't remember. Angeles, Louisville, Kentucky. New York. I'm in the same time zone as New York. I'll be using a US keyboard. I believe this is essentially a dressier version of what was the Raspberry configuration. Password. Alright, we'll just press next. Yeah, it looks like it fills the entire screen. No, we're fine. Oh, another interesting thing. This is right side up. On the other units, I've always had to. All right, you don't get to see my password for my wireless network. Sorry. This is the latest download from RaspberryPi.org. Yeah, this is the full operating system. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop at this point because I'm not gonna, like I said, not gonna share my password. It's too long and too hard to reset. Yeah. So, in fact, we'll skip that for now. Skip later. All right. So yeah, we'll come back to that later. Anyway, there you go. That's aside from having to remove the standoffs from the board that comes mounted on the back of the screen. No big deal. It seems there's an adequate number of screws for that. If you choose to use the fan, you'll obviously plug into the header. And there are some and I think in this case, because of how that's mounted, I would look and actually have maybe y'all can see that. Well, either way, there's some smaller holes. Oops. And then, of course, you think the nuts would have been. It's kind of strange. But anyway, whoops. Mount your fan. I would mount the fan in the direction of the airflow blowing toward the processor. Most muffin fans or cooling fans have arrows on them denoting rotation and direction of airflow. Okay, and good news is silver hardware does mate with the black hardware, so that's good. I see only 2 of the long screws in my kit, which is probably more than adequate for this little fan. I don't see it require much strength to hold it in place. Okay, so that's it. That completes this unboxing and assembly. Yeah, you can tell I like the case because I did it again. And